click on the one that's in the email, you should be good. Alrighty, so we are going to get started. We're going to get started. My name is Elena. I'm your instructor for the chair stretching class today. And today we're going to be keeping it light. I'm experiencing soreness in my upper body. So y'all are going to go through my stretching routine when I feel soreness in my upper body, and hopefully it will help you out in your back issues that you may have or just soreness in general. So as always, we're going to start just by rotating our neck, or rotating our head in one direction, nice and slow, to make sure we're hitting every angle of our neck. And we're going to go in the opposite direction. I like to keep my eyes closed and just to deep breathe. Oops. Sorry, you guys. Sorry about that. Yes, so we're just rotating our necks. And then we're just gonna nod up and down. Nodding up and down as if we're saying yes. Then we're gonna nod side to side. And we're just gonna hold that neck over to the left side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to the other side, right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and let's just shrug those shoulders back. Nice and controlled movements. Shrugging those shoulders back. Then we're going to take our shoulders forward. Then we're going to bring our hand up on our shoulder and just rotate our shoulder forward. This gives you a deeper range of motion. You should feel it in your back muscles and in your shoulders. And take it to the back. And then we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So hand on shoulder, taking that shoulder forward. And taking it back. All right, then we're just gonna bring our hands to the edge of our legs. So just like this, you kind of want to do what they call a cat and cow. So this is our cow where our vertebrae is kind of curved and our shoulders are positioned forward. And we're just holding that stretch there. You should push your shoulders like downward while you're pulling your spine upwards. So you feel it directly here. And you can also position your hands lower and lower to get a deeper stretch. And then we're gonna do our cat, which is gonna be the inverted position. Let me show you all from the side. The inverted position where we're curving our back like this. And you're just breathing through this exercise. Should feel your chest opening up and your back muscles stretching down here. So we're gonna go ahead and do our cow again. So just like this, you can put your head down. And our cat, inverting that back. All right, so now we're going to take our arm across the body like so, and just stretching out that arm, getting it nice and loose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take that right arm behind your head. Hold that elbow for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Bring those arms down. We're just going to do a couple of arm circles. So we're going to do individualized arm circles with one arm first and then proceed to doing 2 arm circles, okay? So let's start with our right arm. Just pushing the arm back like so. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bringing this arm forward as well, so in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Same thing on the left side. Taking our arm back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. To the back, or to the front rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. So now we're going to do some smaller arm circles. So those are just right here. So we're going to do those forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna do them backwards now. You can feel the tension in your shoulders if you do, just take a little break or massage your shoulders a little bit, but that means it's working. So let's go ahead and get started on our backwards arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Bring those arms down and give us a little shrug of the shoulders. Hold it and release. We're going to do another shrug of the shoulder and release. And one more, shrug of the shoulders and release. So now let's focus on our wrists. So what we're gonna do is just twirl our wrists around in a circle like so, one direction, get them nice and loose, and in the opposite direction, as if we're tracing a circle. You should feel it in your in the top of your wrist. Then you're going to take your hand here and just stretch it out like so. Pull those fingers back, not too hard, but enough for you to feel a stretch. And release. You're going to pull those fingers to the back as well, like this, so your fingers are facing downwards, and pull those fingers back. Awesome. You should feel it not only in your wrist, but in your forearm as well. So now doing the other side, stretching out that hand, pulling those fingers back. And the opposite side, doing the same thing, pulling those fingers back. Feeling it in your forearm as well. All right, and then we're gonna we're gonna keep our fingers facing towards us, put them on your thigh, and you can kind of lean forward to feel a greater stretch in your wrists and in your forearms. So the back of my hand is on my thigh, and I'm just pushing forward to make sure that I can feel that stretch. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So just really it works better if you're like standing up, but you can do the same thing on the opposite side, just leaning forward, and you should feel it in your forearms and in your wrists. Awesome. So now we're gonna just grab our body, grab our back, and just give us a nice big hug. This allows us to stretch out the back and the arms at the same time. It's a great stretch to just relieve a lot of tension and to loosen up some of those sore muscles. And I'm just gonna take my hands in front of me like this and doing kind of the same thing that I was doing before, curving my back like a cow and just keeping these hands right in front of us, stretching them out as far as possible. And taking my arms above my head and stretching them out there as well. So I have my hands linked together and I'm just stretching out my back. And then I'm gonna take my hands behind my back like this and just stretch out my chest and my back by keeping my arms together as best as I can. All right. Whew. So Now we're gonna take our right side of our right hand and lean over to our left side. And just relax there, but also breathe deeply. You wanna make sure that you're breathing very, very deeply. And returning back to the center and doing the same thing on the other side. Taking that arm, just stretching it. Stretching out that entire left side. And we're gonna just take our hands, take our right hand and grab onto that chair and just look on the left side. Your torso is turned, but your legs and your knees are still facing straight. So you can get a nice little turn in your back. And same thing on the other side, just rotating and making sure that we're feeling that nice turn or that nice curve in our back. Breathing deeply through this exercise. And then we're gonna take our torso and continue to turn with our hands like this. A couple twists. Excuse me. All right, and now we are going to lean over our body. So you're just gonna wanna put your chest onto your knees and hold this position for a little minute. Making sure it's a deep breathe, as deep as you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, and slowly rise up. And I want you to extend your legs. Extend your legs out. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna just try to touch your ankles or your toes. I'm actually sitting on the edge of my chair. So that really helps to extend my legs better. But if you need more support, you do want to sit further back in your chair. And just extend your legs all the way. Touch those toes. Head is down, deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And slowly coming up. And now we're going to take our right leg across our left leg. And we're just gonna put our left arm on our right leg and turn just like you did before, but this time our legs are crossed and we're deep breathing. All right, and returning that foot down to the ground, putting our left leg over our right leg, and doing the same thing. Just putting our right arm over our left leg and turning that torso. Deep breathing in between these exercises. And now we're going to return that foot down to the ground. Pick up that right leg again and lay with it across your body. And we're just going to push down on that knee, getting it nice and loose, getting our hips nice and loose and our glutes. A good stretch. I can feel it in the sides of my glutes and also in the sides of my quads. And then we're just gonna touch our toe or go down as far as you can and just hang there. Deep breathing. Deep breathing, awesome. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Bring that left leg up and push down on our leg, or on our knee, I'm sorry. And you're gonna feel it in your glutes, excuse me, and in your quads. And we're gonna go ahead and touch our toes, just bending over on the body. Deep breathing, inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And returning to the upright position. Now we are just going to take our leg or our knee and put it up by your body. You want to keep it close to your chest and just stretch it out. Make sure that you can feel it in your hamstrings. If you need a little bit more support, you can sit more upright and hold it. If you need less support, I challenge you to sit like lean back as if you're about to lay down in your chair and hold your knee upwards. So we're gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're just gonna take it across the body, just give it a nice hug so you can feel the stretch in your side glutes. Hold it as tight as you can to your chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return that foot down to the ground. We're doing the same thing for our left side. So we're just pushing it up towards our chest, feeling that nice big stretch in our hamstrings and also in our quads. And we're just holding this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that leg across your body, doing the same thing so you can feel it in the sides of your glutes and also in your hamstrings. Counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turning that foot down to the ground. We're gonna scoot back in our chairs and put that right leg up like we were doing the other stretch, and you're just gonna roll that ankle. I'm rolling it clockwise. And we're gonna roll it in the opposite direction. Get that ankle nice and loose and moving. And putting that foot down, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side as well. So just taking that ankle and twirling it. And in the opposite direction. Should feel all the little air bubbles in your ankle going away. Awesome. And so now I'm going to show you guys from the side what this looks like. So basically, we're going to sit on the edge of our chairs, and this is our flexing position. So we're going to flex, and then we're going to point. So it looks like flex and point. Flex and point. If you want it to be a little bit easier, keep your feet or your heels. Sorry about the noise, you guys. But keep your heels on the ground, and then you point towards the floor. If you want a bit of a challenge, just keep your legs elevated, and you point and flex just like that. So we're gonna point and flex for 10 times. Point and flex is 1, point and flex is 2, and we're gonna do that 10 times. So ready, and begin. Point, flex, 1, point, flex, 2, point, flex, 3, point, flex, 4, point, flex, 5, point, flex, 6, point, flex, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. And then we are going to stand up on our feet really quickly using the back of our chair. We are going to do some calf raises. So, of course, calf raises, like you hear in the name, help to strengthen your calves, but they also help to strengthen your ankles. So, as you're walking, we use our ankles so much, and we really don't have many exercises to help to strengthen them, but calf raises are definitely one of them. So to demonstrate, calf raises are where you just stand up on your tippy toes and return back down to the ground. You can hold on to your chair for support, and we're gonna do about 10, and then we'll do 3 sets of 10. So ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Return those feet down to the ground. I like to just march in place to relieve some of the tension in my calves and also in my ankles while I'm taking a little break. And we're gonna get started with the second set here in a second. Another great stretch for your ankles, which we'll probably do after our calf raises, are you just keeping your toes on the ground, and you just turn your ankle like so. But we'll go ahead and do that exercise after our calf raises. So let's go ahead and get started with our second set. We're doing 10 reps and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Relieving some of that tension just by marching. All right. So our last and final set will be followed by the ankle movement that I previously showed you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our last set of calf raises. 10, ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So we're going into our ankle stretches again. So just twirling that ankle outward. You're keeping your toes on the ground. And you're just twirling that ankle outward. Or you can twirl it in the opposite direction as well. All right, and then going on to the other side, so just twirling that ankle. And in the opposite direction. All right, so now we are going to move on to some, I want to do another leg stretch for you all just to feel it in your quads as well. And then we'll move into a couple of leg exercises. So what you're going to do first is you're going to lift up that ankle if you can, and you just want to use your chair to support, and you're going to hold that ankle. Now, if this is hard, what I want you to do is just continue to bring that leg up. So I'm going to count to 10, and if you cannot hold it, I want you to, you can either grab your pant legs, like sometimes that helps, or you can do this in repetitions of 10. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. We're going to do the other side. So remember, you can either grab your piece of clothing, or you can grab your ankle, or you can do this in repetitions of 10. Okay? Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop that hip. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So now we are going to return down to the chair. We're going to do some chair exercises for our legs. The first one that we're going to do, it's very simple, very easy. All we're doing is we are just lifting up that foot and returning it back down to the ground. We're going to do this for 10 times each leg. So 1, 2, we're going to do that 10 times for the right leg, and then 10 times for the left leg. And so after we do that, that will count as 1 set. We'll do 3 sets of that, and ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job, guys. Doing the left side, ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Giving ourselves a nice little break, just inhaling and exhaling through, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth to really slow that heart rate and get it nice and calm. Alrighty, so now we're gonna get started with our second set. So we're doing 10 per leg again. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Left leg, excuse me, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Letting those legs relax. We're just inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through our mouth. Taking a nice little breather. Alrighty, so we're gonna get started with our last set of this leg exercise. 10 on the right leg, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow, that train is like right here. The other side, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Just inhaling and exhaling. Giving those legs a well-needed break. All right. So now we're going to go into squats, which are just us standing and sitting back down. So it looks like this. 1, 2. So we're gonna go ahead and do that 10 times for 3 sets. We're gonna try to do these back to back since we have about 6 minutes left. And let us begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Just going ahead and sitting down, resting, and making sure that we're breathing through our rest, inhaling and exhaling properly to really slow that heart down. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. I know when we do squats, we definitely elevated our heart rate. So it's really good to just take a break in between those and just take a breather. All right, we're gonna get started with our second set of squats. If you all are ready, and begin. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Sitting down and relaxing. We want to breathe through our rests and just acknowledge where we are in this space. I like to just think about the trajectory of the rest of my day, where I want it to go positively, and not worrying about any stressors that I may have. So again, inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. All right, so let's get started with our last set of squats. We're doing 10. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. I want you to stay standing for me. We're just going to do about 2 minutes of leg stretches. You don't have to use your chair for this, but if you want to, you can for extra support. But basically, we're just touching our toes. We're going to touch our toes for 10 seconds. Arms up, nice big stretch upwards towards the ceiling. Nice big stretch and touch those toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming up slowly. We're just going to separate those legs. And we're going to touch the center. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then on the right side, putting that left leg on the right leg, or our left arm on the right leg. We're stretching out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And on the left side, right arm on the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead, rise up slowly. Give your body a nice big shake. Shake out all the kinks and any place that was feeling a little loose. And that completes our chair stretching class for us today. Thank you all so much for joining and watching. I'm going to take a quick attendance just to see who we have today. Ooh, excuse me. I've been recovering from a cold and I'm still a little stuffy. So I apologize for all the coughing. Oh, here we go. All right, so again, thank you all so much for joining.
And thank you too, Ms. Alma. Enjoyed it. See you next week.
See you next week. I got you both. So have a great rest of your week.
All right, you too. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.